So then moving on to, and this is a prediction now. You can only pick one. It's either or here. Will Brenda the Bronco, famously stolen and then returned but still in the shop, stay this year with Jax, or will Brenda go off on another unplanned adventure?
So what is the question? Will my car get stolen again?
Will Brenda make it the whole of 2026 without getting stolen again?
I think I need to get rid of it.
You think so?
Well, they're giving it back and I don't really have a choice. I didn't think I was ever going to get it back. And now they're giving it back and I don't know if I want it.
Why don't you want it? You might need to smudge it a little bit, get the vibes out.
They changed my license plate, first of all, to Shore T. And I don't know how to, like, what do I have so many questions. I told you that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it just feels, they got to clean it. I don't know. I can't get into this. It's coming back, but I don't know how it's going to come back. I'm so tired.
I think we just needed the update on Brenda, who's still not home yet.
No,
Brenda won't be home for Christmas.
Insurance got in touch with me and they told me that because I went with can I just tell this part?
Yeah, tell us.
I was told by insurance that because I am going with not one of their preferred mechanics for the appraisal, because I took it to Ford where it's from, but that's not their shop. Any out-of-pocket expenses I have to cover.
We need to get you a broker.
Are you kidding me?
And then I told them, I said, the last time I went to one of your shops, it got stolen. So no, she's coming back and I love her so deeply and I bet she's going to be beautiful. But my God, you see this blazer? Mm-hmm. I've got it on because I'm going to say, pony up. Boys, you guys got to pay for 2 cleanings. Okay. Even the man at Ford said, are you okay?
Oh, wow.
The manager said,
are you okay?
Not like because I didn't look okay, but he said, this is a lot. But yeah, no, live, laugh, drive.
Okay.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you guys put that in the rundown. I don't even care about the
answer to the question. I'm glad we got that answer. That answer was worth it all.
Jesus.
One last thing before we get into some of the questions on our final episode of 2026. Make a bold prediction about 2026. It could be about you, about life, about pop culture. Make a bold prediction.
You go first.
Okay, I got it. My bold prediction is, and it seems like 2025 was a year of amazing pop culture moments, but in real life terms, things for most people, I think, got scarier and worse.
Yep.
Right? And I think 2026 is the year where that starts to break. We grew up believing that good wins, but for good to win takes a long time.
Yeah.
Right? And I think the bad guys were winning. They've been winning for, most of the last couple of years.
Yep.
And I think, and I'm already starting to see that is breaking, and that people are coming to their senses a little bit. It's not 100% there, and not everybody will. Some people are just going to be stuck on that train forever because it's a personality trait. But I believe in 2026, we're going to have a come to Jesus on a few different fronts. I think AI.
Yeah.
I think there's a coming storm there, a bubble burst, something. These guys are crazy.
Yeah.
I think politically, and I don't want to get too much into it, I think we're going to see a pretty significant wind shift because, people were sold a bunch of goods that, a bunch of people didn't deliver on. Mm-hmm. And you know who I'm talking about. And I think in terms of, what we deserve in terms of like as normal people, everything's expensive. No one has money. No one can afford a house, that sort of thing. At a certain point, people are going to demand that changes, and it's already really happening. And I think we're going to start to see a small shift to the good. I'm not saying everything will be solved by the end of 2026.
No, but we're going to see an upheaval and a frustration, and it's going to break, and people are collectively going to demand more, as we rightfully should.
We've been going downhill. I think we're going to start going uphill again, which is good. Up towards the good stuff.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel. Does that make sense?
That I was going to say something just as optimistic, and that sounded like a Jax thing to say. So I think that something is about to break in a great way.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think that was beautifully said, Adam.
Okay,
Wylde.
thank you. All right, now,
I'm not going to say anything because I was just going to say I think that people are going to demand access to more, whether that be joy or
files, or
lots and lots of files, or human rights, or we're going to demand more, whether it's like financial security or just like basic kindness to the citizens. I think the theme of 2026 is going to be people rightfully so demanding more, and I love it.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Steph, what about you? What do you got?
Mine is not as deep.
And that's good. You don't need to.
But I think Harry Styles is going to put out an album and go on tour in 2026.
I think that is a good sign. We're creeping towards the good.
Listen, I just said we are demanding more, and we are demanding more, Harry.
We are.
Stephanie, I think that in 2026, my prediction is that you and I are going to go somewhere to see him.
Oh my God, I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
live
fun.
on location from
that would be
our
fun.
shared hotel room because we can't afford
I
anything
kind of
else.
would love to see him too. I think
Well,
he's
let's
great.
go.
I would go.
Sorry,
I would go
guys,
with that.
I got to record the hockey
No,
podcast. I can't come see Harry's. If you couldn't come see our billboard,
I
you
want to
can.
see Watermelon Sugar live somewhere. You know, I want to hear
We
him sing
saw him
that.
together.
I
years
never
ago.
saw Harry Styles. I didn't come to that. Whatever that was. I never saw Harry Styles.
I guess Virgin Mornings did it, and TJ cried in like a good way. He was like, "This is so good," and he was right. It was teary.
Oh yeah. I don't
it
know
was
why
amazing.
I couldn't go to that. That's really interesting. I don't know. Anyway, so you guys did see Harry Styles.
Yeah, we
show.
saw him when we were working with Virgin Mornings. He didn't cry. He just like got to hear. He's like, "This is so good." Yeah, he was.
It's our soft
Harry
guy,
Styles.
TJ. We love him.
And so I love him so much. Harry Styles is perfect live.
And he's
All
coming
right, let's
back.
get to a couple quick questions. Dying to know. Sherman 206. This is great. What was the best kiss you had in 2025?
You go ahead, Adam.
Best kiss I had. It's interesting because like it doesn't have to be like a romantic one,
Yeah.
right? So there was
What other kind of kisses are you having?
well, I have a kid.
Oh
And,
yeah.
and so there was a time where Natalie, because we usually trade off going to pick up
Yeah.
Everly, but there was a day this year where we both went to school to pick Everly up together. And she ran down the hallway, and I'll never forget it. She ran down the hallway towards us, and then we both kind of crouched down because she's still 6. And then she kind of wrapped her arms around us and kissed us both on the cheek. And I think that was probably the best kiss of 2025. I think that was like, that was it. There's something really special about when they hit 4 years old and beyond, because they're becoming human beings in like, you're seeing who their personalities really are. And it's very,
Adam,
it's
that's
very
really
cool.
sweet.
Oh, like listen, I'm becoming a softie. Like
Adam, you've been soft.
I've been a soft.
Adam Wylde has been soft.
There's a show I do at SDPN called Agent Provocateur, which is
Don't
hilariously
shout
named
out
after
your
the
sports stuff on our podcast.
well, it's named after the lingerie brand, but it's with a sports agent.
yeah.
His name's Alan, and on our show that comes out this week, it's our 100th episode.
Hey, congratulations.
Which is really cool.
Alan Walsh.
And Alan Walsh.
Yeah.
And he brought his kids on.
Oh.
And his kids are bi-coastal. One of them's in Washington, D.C. The other's in L.A., going to Berkeley. The other one's working for a congressman, a Democratic congressman in D.C. And these kids are, his kids are 16 months apart. They're like 23 and 22.
Irish twins.
And
Yeah.
and they are two of the kindest, really good manners, well-spoken, whatever. And so he thought, okay, for my 100th episode, I'd like to bring them on and just
I
talk
love
about what it's
that.
like to have a dad as a sports agent.
Yeah.
And during the segment, I was asking these kids questions, and they're not kids, they're adults. And I was kind of like, it was kind of hitting me. It kind of hits you sometimes, and you're like, if I cry in this moment, it's not going to make any sense to anybody. But I was like ready to tear up because it was like, man, the idea, I had never even thought of it, but the idea that my little girl one day could come on one of my shows and talk for whatever would be like a dream come true. Like that would be amazing. And anyway,
Oh my God, wait.
there's just something about that.
Can you imagine Marilyn, Adam, and Everly on a show together? Multi-generational.
Would be kind of crazy. I'm sure we'll do that one day.
You know what? I'm going to have a podcast with Everly. And
Yeah?
we're going to have a podcast. It's going to be called Exposing Adam. And we'll tell
My
all your
sweaty
secrets.
dad.
Yeah. All your secrets. Yeah. Well, it'll be called literally Call Her Daddy. Yeah. There we go. Hey, call him Daddy. Hey.
I like
Yeah.
it. All right. Steph, what about you? Best kiss 2025.
With your hot man.
I don't know.
He's a handsome dude.
He's so
Any
beautiful.
kiss with him
Any
is the
kiss?
best kiss.
Is he romantic?
Yeah, he is romantic.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not. He is.
So tell it to like, is he like outwardly romantic, or is it like little things? Is it big gestures? Like, what's his thing? What's his romantic vibe?
Like little things.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's very much likes to take care of me type of thing, but like very gentleman-like. Like when we go home, he'll like open the door and make sure I walk in first.
Oh,
Like little things like that.
that matters.
He
doesn't
fills
it?
up my water when I'm like getting ready for bed. Like just like little things, you know?
No, I don't.
I should learn. I should learn from him. I should do that for my wife.
No, you're
too.
a gentleman. You're chivalrous.
I know, but
Of
filling
course,
up the
Alex,
water before bed, that's really romantic. I like
Yeah,
that.
fill up-
I'm going to steal that idea from him.
Fill it up and get Teddy water and get Natalie water.
Yeah.
Get everyone water.
What about you, Jax? You don't have to say who it's with. You could just say what you were doing.
Pride.
Pride.
During Pride, like
Okay.
Pride weekend, after dinner and playing pool with a woman, and there was a thunderstorm, and it was like my first kiss in a very, very, very long time, and it was like a movie kind of kiss, and it was just nice and like sweet and
No dark, weird feelings. or
no,
anything, just
and it
a
was
nice,
like
pure,
it was hot as hell, yeah,
great.
and it was lovely.
I love that. I love that.
Oh, vulnerable. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Poobly says, why did Adam grow a beard goatee? I guess it looked like a goatee, but it wasn't. It was just
looked
a
like the
handlebar.
Hulk.
It was
Yeah.
a handlebar mustache.
Yeah.
And I did it for Movember.
People really didn't like it this year, on
They
you.
really were upset about
They
it.
really,
Yeah, let's just stick to a stash next
Just a
year.
stash. Yeah, Natalie was most upset.
because you, the thing is your hair grows pretty quick. So like by the end of the day, you would have a beard too with it, right? So it's like, you gotta be chill.
Dan of Green Gables, who's clearly from the East Coast.
I love that name.
Have you, Jax? Have you introduced Adam to a donaire yet?
Oh, honey, you've had a donaire.
I've had
haven't you?
donaires. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. Can I be?
Yeah.
So in when I lived in Halifax, it was donaires and it was garlic fingers.
Yeah.
Garlic fingers are like a pizza with cheese and garlic on it.
Garlies for the girlies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will take garlic fingers 10 times out of 10 before I'll take a donaire. I love garlic fingers. Those are my favorites. So donaires are fine, but I'm a garlic fingers guy.
I've got to tell
Or
you
fried
something.
pepperoni. Love fried pepperoni. That's an
crisp
East Coast specialty.
Brothers pepperoni. Oh God.
We need
Okay.
to go to the East Coast.
I'll take you anytime.
Oh God.
I don't like donaires. I don't love donaires either. And I do something that's somewhat sacrilegious, and I put marinara sauce instead of donaire sauce. I'm
A
not.
tomato instead of a cream sauce?
One time I
Are
was
you
so
crazy?
drunk I put on ranch, and my friends hated that.
Whoa.
But no, I don't like a donaire sauce. I'm not looking to have a sweet sauce on my meat.
Me neither.
No, I'm not doing it.
Wow.
And I won't do it. And listen, one thing about Jax is she has boundaries, okay?
She does.
Yeah, around her donaires.
Jax, last question. Who was the most impactful interview you've done so far in your career?
Oh
Most
my
impactful.
God. I don't know. That's a really big question.
Tough one, huh? I had to think about this too, and I'm not totally sure I even have the right answer for it.
AJ McLean from the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, you guys really connected.
We
didn't
really
you?
connected because the biggest thing about AJ, I was lucky enough to, interview a lot of celebrities in radio, but the biggest thing about AJ is that we talked about recovery. And we talked about sobriety, and we talked about the ebbs and flows and, relapses and, AA spaces. And it felt like I was talking to somebody in a recovery room and not literally a guy who I had on a poster on my wall when I was a child. Like, I wanted to get it with him. And then we were just like talking about like being bad drunks. And he's so open and vulnerable and kind and like honest, which it's not that celebrities can't be honest in interviews. It's that they don't probably feel like they should be or feel safe to be. And he
'cause you
didn't give a
feel like
shit.
you might get grabbed as a headline, and then you're
And they're also always tired. Like they're on like when we get them, it's like their sixth interview of the day, and it's only 9 a.m. Right. So it was impactful because I felt a connection that I had never had with any other artist on a level that you can't really have with any other artist because not everyone's a bad drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think impactful is interesting because it can mean a whole bunch of different things, right? And I think you hit that. In terms of like fame, the most famous person I've ever interviewed is Taylor Swift, and I've interviewed her twice. And once was in person, once was,
Why don't you go
on the
kiss
phone.
her, huh? Sorry.
I interviewed her like a long time ago. It was like, I think it was in Edmonton at the old hockey arena, which has now been torn down. But what struck me about Taylor was I was a radio DJ for years, and I'd been playing Taylor since her first single, Teardrops on my guitar and whatever. And I knew that people really loved Taylor, but I don't know that I fully got it. Not that I didn't like the music, but I didn't think about it that much. And I remember she walked into, they had this like thing backstage. You have to remember it. It's like a hockey arena. And so it's gray concrete.
Smells like an old
forklifts.
boot. Yeah.
It smells like old wet, backstage and whatever. So they had this tent that looked like it was out of Morocco. Like it was built and it had like pillows everywhere, and there was colorful, carpets and silks and things like that. That it was sort of like her oasis, instead of being in some old shitty office or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so they kind of bring us in, and I was like, okay, this is completely new. And I sat down, and in she walks. And I don't want it to seem like I had some sort of like crush, because I always look at things like this is business, and we're here to do a job, and we're here to serve an audience. So it's not like I had it wasn't like when I say what I'm about to say, it's not like I had the hots for her or something like that. When she walked in, it was the first time somebody's presence really sort of knocked me over.
Okay.
She had whatever it is, she has it and is it. It's just natural. So sometimes people, you walk into a room and whatever, and their presence kind of grabs you. With her, it grabs everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, the cameraman, the person doing the audio, everybody just kind of, and it's not a beauty thing. Not that she's not stunning, but there was just something about her.
Yeah.
And you just wanted, and so I think that impactfully, like I always thought I was like immune to that.
Yeah.
I was, and then I interviewed Taylor Swift, and then I wasn't. And then it's funny because it's never happened to me in another interview again, but there is something next level about her.
You know how you were, like earlier I said that, like the more you say that you're not gay, that you are, the more that you say you didn't have a crush on Taylor Swift, the more
I honestly, I can tell you I didn't.
It's okay to think that she has a great presence and also is hot. Like
she is.
Yeah.
She is. She's stunning.
Yeah, but I didn't have any feelings for her.
No, you know what it is?
No,
though?
and she wasn't gorgeous.
When you're a guy, so I did, I don't know if you've seen the show Landman, but I interviewed the daughter from Landman with my mom on Chum.
Okay, I saw a picture of you guys. It looked like you were a family.
Yeah,
it was a really nice photo.
Weird.
Yeah,
it was sort of a funny, weird photo that way.
I like that photo.
She was very, very nice, but everybody instantly is like, oh, well, she's hot, right? Because when you're a guy, people are like, oh, well, she's hot. Like, what was that like? It's like, it's 7:15 in the morning and there's nothing sexy about it.
Yeah.
So as a guy interviewer, I always want to I've always felt it was really important to be like, don't be a friggin' creep. Because
that's the way
these girls have guys like, slimy radio DJs going, hey, what's up? What are you doing later?
Yeah.
Like all the time.
That's funny. I feel that way being gay. Like
really?
when women come in, I feel that way in change rooms too. I'm like, I can't look. You have to be like, I'm good. Like you're not, I don't know. Sorry, that got really deep for a second. But like when women will come into Virgin with me, I felt like we were doing the same thing as like, we're like, if they were beautiful, you couldn't acknowledge it or something like that because you also want to be like chill and also business-like. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what it is. It is a business. Yeah. We're not there to pick up.
Yeah. It's like, I like women, but not right now because I'm a businessman. Yeah. That's the way I feel.
Well, yeah, I just don't want to come across as that guy who's like a friggin' creep.
Well,
or
Adam, you are a obsessed monster that wants to fuck Taylor Swift. That's what I heard.
Wow,
yeah, that's what I heard
here.
No, you were very respectful and sounds like the circus tent out back of the Edmonton.
It was cool.
It was beautiful.
It was very, very cool. Anyway, that is it for us. I think we've made a lot of recommendations, so I don't think we're going to leave you with a recommendation on what to watch. So. But thank you this is the first year of our show.
Yeah.
And we just want to say thank you so much for listening and being here with us because when you start a show, I don't think you ever know if people are going to receive it well.
We've had a wild year and it feels like we've been doing this for years because we did radio together. Yep. But this is like, we're only like 8 months, 9 months into the podcast. There is so much selection for folks online. Like there is no limit to the content that you can consume. And the fact that people are actually watching and listening and like engaging with ours is like, it's cool. Tremendously kind. So thank you. I have been through some weird times this year and having you guys come to my home every week has really saved me. So thank you. And having everybody, chat with our podcast on our socials has been amazing too.
Yeah, we love reading the comments.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the one places on the internet where you're like, hey, I feel comfortable reading the comments. It's
guys,
great.
I think things are going to be beautiful going into 2026, or they're going to be awful. And no.
We can't wait to take that ride with you.
I love you guys so much. I love everyone who's listening to this, and it's getting too weird, so we gotta go.
All right, and big shout out to our producer Stephanie as well, because she is the heart and soul and keeps the engine running, and we just have to give her a big shout out.
Thank you.
Literally anything good that comes from this podcast is from producer Stephanie.
It's her. And listen,
it
if
really
we
is.
piss her off, she can make us look bad in a heartbeat.
She is tiny,
Fat,
and terrifying.
pale, anything.
Yeah.
She can make us look like anything.
That's right. She
Tiny but power.
actually, I never even thought she can
That's
really
what I'm
manipulate.
saying.
Yeah,
so
okay.
give her the compliment. Give her the compliment.
I love you so much, and I respect you even more.
We'll see you guys in 2026.
Love you.